Peace. What it is, baby. Alright, this one's going to be a series. Well, I always say what I'm gonna do, and I don't never keep that shit up. My problem is okay, let's take it to astrology. Okay, this video is because the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Aries. So I told myself I'm gonna do a video every 3 days, every 2.5, when the moon changes signs. So I had been saying I'm gonna do this. I felt like doing a video. I just kind of felt like doing a video, I really had nothing to talk about. And I look, and just so happens, the moon is in Aries. So, okay, Aries, what is Aries? Aries is the starter. Aries is the leader. Aries is starting something, right? So what I just say, I'm going to start doing videos every 3 days, right? All right. So, my goal in my videos is to demystify astrology. We got a lot of misconceptions about astrology. We look at it as fortune telling and things of that nature, or like I've said, like a novelty type of a thing, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, something you do at a party or some shit for the fun of it. And that's not what that is, baby. That's not what that is. Like, astrology is very important. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta say this shit, but see, I understand that just because I say it don't mean nothing, right? So I get that. So I'm just gonna keep trying to share my my perspectives on things, in hopes that others can utilize what I say. That's what all my videos is anyway. So the sun is in Leo. Sun will be in Leo for, what is it? I think it was 18 degrees or something like that. I can't remember. See, I'm gonna give me a laptop where I can do videos better. You know what I'm saying? Where I can share my screen, show you what I'm looking at, speak on what I'm looking at, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I would like to look at the chart right now and tell you what it is, instead of just trying to remember. I ain't gonna remember all them damn sign planets and shit. So, but anyway, I know Mars is in Leo as well, and that's important because Mars rules Aries. See, whenever you look at a planet within a sign, you look at the planet that rules that sign, because essentially, and this is how astrology, and this is fundamental when it comes to astrology, it's layers. All right, you got your planets, you got your signs, and you got your houses. Okay, and if you want to add another layer to that, you would say you have you first. You being the one entity, and then you have the 7 planets, the 7 major planets, right? 7 days of the week, 7 days of creation, and then you got your 12 signs that came about from the 7. Okay, the polarities of the planets are reflected within the signs. Like, for example, the positive and negative side of Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. Positive and negative side of Jupiter is Sagittarius and Pisces. And when I say positive and negative, I don't mean bad things are happening. I mean the female energy, the male energy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking polarities, we're talking energies. We're not talking about, bad luck or what the fuck ever. Right? So, you got 7, and then you got the 12, and you got 12 signs, and you got your 12 houses. And you got and how that will play out in, your normal everyday life is, you would say your 12 signs is your mind, how you think. Okay? Your houses is how your mind has affected your life over time. Okay? Your houses are manifested through action. What I'm saying is, the first house is ruled by Aries. All right, so this house rules your head, rules your initial thinking. Your first house in astrology is called your ascendant. Well, the beginning of your first house is called your ascendant. In astrology, so you can understand how important houses are and how important your ascendant is, your Holy Trinity, in Christianity and many other religions, you have your Holy Trinity. Okay, your Holy Trinity in astrology will be your sun, your moon, and your ascendant. Okay, sun be the father, moon be the mother, and your ascendant will be the child. Your ascendant is how you present yourself to people. It's how you come off to people. My ascendant for, use myself example, is in Libra, right? So I tend to want to come off as if, I got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm talking about. Like a Libra want to present themselves right, because Libra, right, is the exact opposite of Aries. Now listen, Libra rules relationships. Libra rules your 7th house. Okay, so my chart and my wife's chart. So when we talking soulmates and divinity and all that other shit, right? Anyway, my wife's chart is the same. We have the same ascendant. Her ascendant is Libra, and what makes that special is that it's the houses are exact opposite from their home placement sign, their home sign. So your first house is ruled by Aries, right? But just so happens when I was born, right, my ascendant was Libra. So my first house is ruled by my seventh sign, or the 7th sign. So that's the exact opposite. Does that make sense to you? So like my second house, right? Your second house is ruled by Taurus. My second house is in Scorpio, because my first house is in Libra. See, it's a wheel. So you have layers, okay? So ultimately you have you, then you got your planets, 7 major planets, then you got your 12 signs, then you got your houses. Now, houses, you're only gonna get that information if you know what time you was born. So if you don't know what time you was born, don't worry about the houses. You can get that later. But your signs and your planets, very important. These are your mind states. These are the planets are your mind. The signs are how your mind works. The houses is where in physical reality your mind's energy manifests. Your mind's energy, this particular energy, right? This particular Jupiter energy that we all have. Okay, it's manifested in our talents, Sagittarius, and our spiritual beliefs. Because you can't be talented if you don't believe in yourself, right? Right? I mean, you can't be great with your talent if you don't believe in yourself. Okay, they go hand in hand, Sagittarius, because it's ruled by Jupiter. All right, if you're not that smart, right, just on some basic shit, you ain't gonna be that good with details and making sure everything is right, making sure everything is in perfect spot, right? Okay, so that's Mercury. Okay, that's Gemini, thinking, smartness, whatever, and Virgo, details, work, blah 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 blah. You see, so the signs are nothing but the manifestations of the planets. Okay, so that's why I said ultimately, whatever sign a planet is in, you also want to look and see what planet rules that sign, and see where that planet is, and then you'll understand the dynamic going on. Because all we all talking about is just mental dynamics going on within your mind and how it is manifested. You see what I'm saying? Like, you are the whole 12 signs, you are all 7 planets, you are Jesus and his 12 apostles. Okay, you are the 13. Right? So, for starters, right, because I don't want to just go, because I'll be talking forever. So, I'm going to cut it short. But you understand, this is the Aries energy. I'm starting something new today. You see? And the sun is in Leo, so I have to have some self-assurance, some self-pride, right, to express myself in this way. You see? So, sun being in Leo, the moon make you want to start something. So, what I want to do, I want to start displaying and showing and proving my philosophy. That's the Leo aspect, you see, the self-assurance. And then the moon being in Aries is telling me, well, fuck it, go. Okay, so that's just the sun and the moon. We ain't even going to nothing else. You can look at Mercury, Venus, we ain't going to none of that. Just sun and the moon. Get you a basic understanding, and then you build from there. So day 1. The next time I ain't gonna do no video until the moon is in Taurus, or at least I ain't gonna do this series till the moon is in Taurus. So, peace. Take it easy.